Hi everybody, I'm Alexa.
And I'm Johnny. I keep forgetting my name.
You almost act like every time you forget your name.
Huh? Oh,
exactly.
It is me. Okay.
Anyways, we're from Pages of Forbidden Love, just in case you haven't figured that out yet.
I forgot.
And we're here to do another In My Mailbox post. And this time I thought I'd have Johnny do it with me again.
It was so much fun last time, I might as well do it again.
Anyways, I'll get us started today.
Oh, of course, it's you always.
It's about me. I have an arc of Outdoor Obsession. I got this from Around the World Book Tours, or Around the World Arc Tours, I should technically say. I haven't really read much of it so far. I've only read about 30 pages in. But it sounds pretty cool so far because each author, Carrie did it from the girl's point of view and Steven did the guy's point of view in it. So at least you're actually getting kind of a man's word on what a guy would actually say. So it seems kind of real to the story instead of a woman writing both perspectives. So I hope it's really good. I know Carrie Jones writes the Need series, which started off kind of good and kind of has went downhill from there. So I'm interested to see what this whole story is going to have in it. And I also picked up another book from the library. This one is Steel. It's supposed to be about pirates. This is actually the author. This is actually the author who wrote Voices of Dragons, and looks like a cute, quick read. Each chapter title is kind of cute. It has stuff to do with like sword fighting, like On Guard.
I just saw a chapter called Beat. I don't know how that comes into play.
I'm sure she has to beat somebody in like a.
Oh, I'm sure, obviously.
In a match or something.
Anyway,
so yeah, I just got this one, so I'll hopefully be reading this for the readathon because the print's pretty big in it, and like I said, it's less than 300 pages, so it'll be a good readathon book for me.
It's coming up too, by the way, just to let everybody know. You probably know better than me.
Yeah.
Just coming from the guy who can't remember his own name. Whatever.
It's gonna be running from Monday to Wednesday, and
oh my.
Anyways, now it's your turn.
Already?
Yeah, already.
It is. Alright, cool. Well, you know, I figured might as well go with the books that I got on my little date to the library. I got, was a Rot and Ruin. It's a zombie book, essentially. It seems actually kind of interesting. It's like George A. Romero meets Catcher in the Rye. That's the exact thing that says on the back. I didn't come up with it. I'm not that, witty.
The inside looks really cool. No, you have to show them.
I do, don't I? Well, you have to show them.
Look,
now.
This is supposed to be of the author. There's supposed to be zombie trading cards in here.
They can't see me.
I guess it has something to do with the
eye candy
storyline.
is now obscured.
Here's some more of them. Here, I'll obscure my face then.
There. Not all the way, though, obviously.
So, I don't know. I heard from Ashley over at The Bookish Brunette that it is really good. She wrote a great raving review on it, so you should definitely go over to her blog and check it out. I'll leave a link below.
I thought this was my turn.
Okay, keep going.
See? And then I got Arthur C. Clarke's 2010 Odyssey 2. I'm a huge fan of 2001: A Space Odyssey. I saw the movie when I was a kid, and I go back and watch it about every 3 months. I own the first book. This is a sequel to it. It answers a lot of the questions. How did the Star Child come to be? Things like that. There's a picture of Arthur C. Clarke. Man, he's a
really
looker.
hot.
He's a looker. Woo! Anyway, it's just something, I've seen the movie, but I have never read the second book to it, so I know there's a third book. They didn't come up with the movie for it, though. Anyway, continuing. It's like a sci-fi theme today with me. Isaac Asimov's The End of Eternity. Now, in order to wrap this up, in order to sort of instead of giving a long, drawn-out speech for it.
Because we know we want to hear that.
Well, you never know. Maybe they're in for a change with things. It's basically about time travel.
I run a romance blog.
Well, kind of, you did. Now it's something else. Like I said, hey, it's always about her, and then it's all about me, and I can't even talk. It's a good book. I've read part of it already. Guy falls in love with a girl, but his job is to enact reality changes, and with each reality change, there's always a cost. Something will change within, unexpectedly. And the next time something that he has to do his job to change reality, the woman that he loves will cease to exist.
Oh my god, it does have romance in it! I was wrong!
Not as you would think. There's no sex scene. That I'm aware of.
Hey, we do read teen books that don't have any of that in them.
Right. That's heavy petting. By the way, you people were lacking. You haven't told me what heavy petting means. So, shame on all of you. Next book for me is one of my favorite of all time, The Watchmen. This is probably like my Bible.
Let's look at this thing.
No, you can look at it. Here,
you can keep talking.
All right, you can keep. Whatever. If anybody's ever read it, it was groundbreaking when it came out. Honestly, it was collected into a bunch of different graphic novels by DC's Vertigo imprint. It's something that changed the way graphic novels represented. It's actually on Time Magazine's 100 Best Novels.
The blue man who was in the movie, and he's what, just painted blue in the movie?
No, he's not painted blue. He's actually... Anyway, we don't gotta give it away. It's great, though. It won Time Magazine's 100 Best Novels of all time. So, it's...
I think this is like the first graphic novel that I've seen that actually has some kind of story in it.
Well, it's printed out like a newspaper piece. It's chopped up, kind of like, you know.
Okay. Anyways.
Next one's Batman Hush. Yeah, I know, these are two DC comics, and I'm not into DC at all. This is the first day I've actually done a video without wearing Marvel. What are you saying?
I was just saying he's not. He really likes Marvel comics much better than DC. Trust me, I've heard this too many times to count. I wore a Superman shirt once. I almost had my head chopped off.
But I like being around her. I like dating her, too. She's very sweet once you get past the crazy
That has nothing to do with books.
Yeah, anyway. I love the collected assortment of Batman graphic novels. See that? And then on the back, Alexa loves that.
I really love that picture.
You think the Catwoman's a bad girl, but here it is, Batman jamming his tongue down.
And he's sucking face with her.
Sucking face. He's sucking face. How do you suck face?
Get away from me.
Alright, anyway, if I were to even review any of the plot elements, I would just give it away. I just suggest checking it out.
He'll probably write a review on it. I'm going to let him start writing some graphic novel reviews.
I will. See, it's no longer just a romance blog, but the sucking face is kind of romantic.
Yeah, I want to hang that up. Seriously, if they have a poster of that somewhere and you know about it, tell me about it, because I'd like to hang it up on my wall. Alright, finishing up for me, some more used kind of books that I got. Skykeepers. This is actually the third book in the Final Prophecy series. I have the first two, haven't read them yet, but I mean, if you find it at a used bookstore and it is part of a series, you might as well pick it up if it's a good copy, because when are you going to get the chance of finding that again is kind of how I view it when I find used books. So this was a good copy, so I picked it up. Next, I got Once a Witch. Apparently this is supposed to be about a girl who comes from a long line of witches, but unfortunately her powers never really came into play, so not really sure if she's going to become a witch, because I know the second book is called Always a Witch. But this looks like a good... Once a
witch, always a witch. That's catchy.
I really like the cover for the next book, Always a Witch. It's really beautiful. I really want the girl's midnight blue dress that she's wearing in that.
Yeah, it's her birthday, so, you know, in case you want to email her or mail her anything. That's what she's trying to say.
It's not my birthday yet, okay? And then the last book that I got is Willow.
Not based on the movie.
This is again. This story is actually about a girl who was driving her parents home one night, and they were killed in the car accident, and she wasn't. And she starts cutting herself and basically going through a depression until she finds a guy. Of course, she has to find a guy.
Yeah, don't do that.
And she finds a guy, and he kind of helps her understand some things about what happened and basically how to move forward with her life. So it sounds very kind of moving, and I've heard good things about it. So that's all we got this week.
That's it.
We would love to hear what you got, so please leave us a comment.
Please do. Down below.
Thanks everybody for watching. Bye.